Did that do anything? There's different things we can do in this game. They're tasks. Oh, we've got a map. Oh, I can go back and try these. Ah, and it tells me the chance of them succeeding as well. Encyclopedia mirror. Can we try that? Oh, we need to go to the mirror. Or a mirror. Interesting. So the suit was white before? I don't know what colour it was before. I could see a green suit work. I might suit a green suit. Your face cam's over the texts? Oh, I see. It's you mean it's over the subtitle things? Whoops. Let's move it over there. Let's see if that helps. I think wherever I put it, I feel like it's going to be in the way somewhere. So let's try it there. I don't want to put it over on the right down here because I know there's other text jumps up down here, but we'll keep an eye on it. So let me know. When I pick stuff up near the bottom border. Oh, okay. We'll keep an eye on that. I guess let's check the calendar. Let's see what year it is. Calendar says it's March. The year is 51.
Hello, officer.
I'm an officer? Okay. So maybe I am a detective. Who is this? Classer. How do you pronounce that? Miss Orange Disco Dancer. The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Perception, sight, easy success. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28. Officer, am I military personnel? Turn your bloated face away from her beauty and just keep on walking. No, let's go with that.
No.
She seems perplexed by your question. Wait, I know, I'm a businessman. Chief executive officer, right? Then why do you call me officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
Oh, I am a police officer. She pulls on a cigarette. You're shitting me.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time.
She takes another drag. All this time?
I've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
Yeah, it looked very official. Very official. Stream title says, failed 70s cop simulator, and Mark is wondering if he's an officer or not. Well, that's what you look like. I didn't know whether I was still an officer. I thought it might have retired or been a private investigator. And what business is that?
I couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Okay. Suggestion, challenging. Try the expression on her. Let her know you want her physically. It's challenging. It's a bit more than challenging. It's an 8% chance. Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law? Why don't I remember? Could it be because of the drinking? She raises an eyebrow. The cigarette sizzles. Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law? Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer. Suggestion. I've got to try it for fun. Fail. The words have already left your mouth. I want to have F with you? Is that how you say it? She erupts into laughter. All the fatigue swept away from her face. What was that? That's not even how words are used. What did you say? Come on, say it again. No, I don't want to. Come on, man, pretty please, one more time. I said, I want to have F with you. Goddamn right you did, you crazy asshole. You! She wipes the tears from her eyes. What kind of cop are you? I'm a cop of the apocalypse. Superstar cop. I can no longer deny it. Sorry, I don't know what I said. You're pretty. I'm sorry. I'm the sorry cop. I'm not sure I'm a cop at all. I sure don't remember being one. I think I might have lied. No, let's not go with that. Do we want to be a superstar cop? Let's go for a superstar cop. I'm a superstar cop. I can no longer deny it. Okay, that's cool. Or if I can just maybe ask you to elaborate on that superstardom a tiny bit. I sincerely think I'm a superstar. It's a theory I'm developing. It means I'm a bloated old drunk with sideburns and disco pants. If I don't have a joke up my sleeve, it's on me. Let's go for that one. I have certainly been entertained. Thank you. Whatever you are, you should stick to it. Otherwise... ... She extinguishes her cigarette.
It's going to suck for you later when you have to interrogate me.
Oh, we're going to have to interrogate her later? I think that's a clue. So, we came here on police business. We can't remember being a policeman, so that's a bad start. And we've been here for 3 days drinking.
The record, no, I didn't do it.
Interesting. End. My mind is giving me no clues or hints as to what I should be doing at this point. Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. Electrochemistry. You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt up from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it. Am I a smoker? Who knows what you are? A monster, a murderer, the gnome of Jeroma? You feel like a smoker, especially when you look at that juicy, succulent, seductive cigarette stub still smouldering deliciously. But she broke it at the filter. I can't smoke that. How very astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. You should look for a whole cigarette, or better yet, an entire pack. Strike that, a carton. Make sure they're all healthy and able-bodied, then smoke them all. That sounds like a bad idea. I sound like I'm maybe someone who's tried to give up cigarettes, and this is the subconscious trying to get me back to it. I should not do that. I should not do that. Good. They'll make you stronger and better. You're too old to be cool now, but find cigarettes, smoke them. Blam. Instantly a cool renegade man. A mystical red dragon with smoke rising from his nostrils. That does look like it would fit in with the failed cop thing, right? New task. Find smokes and smoke them, plus smoking them gives massive bonuses. Really? Really, game? Are you sure? Okay, we can try her door. We're going to go and interrogate her. I bet it's locked. The door is closed. Knock. There is no answer. Perception. You hear the shower being turned on somewhere inside. Inland Empire. A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you. Beauty. Don't abandon me in all this ugliness. I'm so alone. Why are you doing this? Don't do this to me. The door is mute and different. Your despair is a joke to it. Try the handle. The door can only be opened with a key from the inside. Knock again. Still no answer. Knock again, much harder. Still nothing. I sound like some maniac trying to get in. Leave. Oh, well, it's not going to let me go and check her out in the shower. So I guess we leave. Right, what have we got here, though? We've also got... This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe Le Monde. Can we have a look at that? Items, tools. I guess we can't. Find smokes and smoke them. Okay, let's go and find a pack of smokes. Don't think there's anything else I can play with up here. Nice thing is when you hold tab, it highlights everything that's interactable. If that's even a word. Was that in the way of the text too much? Oh, I hear music. Cool music. Let's take a look around. We can't run or anything. This is where the lyrics would be. Lyrics. A big old karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing in it. Really? Who won't let me play? What's he doing with that bird? The speaker is connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static. You should totally sing karaoke here the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know of your vast oceanic soul. My soul is modest. It's normal size. My soul is puny. My soul's cubic content is obscured by the hangover. Yes. Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard through a PA system by other people. This goes well with the theory I'm developing that I'm a down-on-my-luck superstar person. Yes. Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works. What should I sing when it comes to it? You should sing the sad, small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious. I was thinking maybe I could sing something happy, get the crowd going. No, don't sing the happy song. It's stupid. Sing the sad song. It's profound. Right, this guy is clearly depressed or something. You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed. Finished thought. Interesting. So we've got to sing karaoke. I hope I don't have to act that out on stream. Let's go and talk to this dude here. Gart, the cafeteria manager. A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. Look at the stuffed bird. A competent work of taxidermy, the white and brown seabird lies among a pile of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. I have a horrible suspicion it might have been me that did this. This is a great skua. The seabird is a symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you're in right now. Okay? Something about it makes you feel bitter. That's the great skua, right? Look,
oh, your buddy is over there.
Oh, thanks for the voiceover. He looks at the doors where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my buddy? I'm a cop. I talk to whomever I please. He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead. Are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
Okay. Well, do you serve drinks? He's very animated all of a sudden. This seems like a touchy subject. What's the difference?
I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in.
Where did this Sylvie go?
She just, you know.
No, I don't. Drama. His eyes dart from left to right. This man isn't lying, but he is hiding something. She just what?
So now you're a cop? Forget it.
I think I'm a cop. Curious. Very curious. My buddy. I wish I could move the thing around to have a look, move the screen around. What's on there? The menu has been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written on it. Is that today then? This is a water cooler. A large bubble is rising to the surface. What's this? Nosafed, +1 health. Healing item gained. Item interact close. Oh, hang on. Does it go? Ah, it goes here. These are like, I've got charges where I can top up my health. Well, let's see if we need that. I can't drink. Oh, I can hear. A woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today starts in a man's handwriting. That'll be that Sylvie then. A soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. I'll go and speak to my buddy in a moment. I want to like fully explore this place first. The door is bolted. A sign reads, kitchen reserved for personnel until 1300. Do we have a time? Yes, we do. It's 8:41 down in the bottom right. Someone in a wheelchair. Let's see how my sensitive, empathetic character deals with this. Sign reads, mess hall reserved for union members. Doors open at 4. And what is this? Is it like a pinball machine or something? Royal pinball machine is unplugged. And who are you, pray tell?
Hello, sweetie.
Lena, the cryptologist's or cryptozoologist's wife.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
She nods towards the man in the orange bomber jacket. Okay. All right, then let's... Can't use the bin. Kim Kitsuragi, a bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket, is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. Don't shake his hand. Shake his hand.
Hello. I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
His grip is firm. You realise he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative, conceptualise. This is my mind telling me to do this. I don't really know my name. Invent a name for yourself. I've got a good chance at this. Ka-ching! Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep golden orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with a stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go. I don't really know my name.
Okay, then.
He processes the information, then disregards it.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is he's been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied in a mass drunken slumber. You mean him?
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right?
What scene?
It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes, the police. I'm aware I'm a policeman. What interviews?
At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
Coroner's case? Is someone dead in this?
Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Look, man, yeah.
Does that mean the body is no longer in the tree?
Dead body?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like dead bodies.
Sure, but did you take it down from the tree?
No.
So the body is still in the tree?
The dead body is still in the tree, apparently. This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight.
7
we should
days.
go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
What were we supposed to do again? But I can't remember anything. He looks at you for a moment in silence. I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now, but I've seen officers go through much worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there's a general store nearby, but as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern. How can you be sure I'm from the police? I've sent you to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back. The white rectangle, right? I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it, but for now I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General. Inspectorate General means Internal Affairs. What he's saying is he's not from the Rat Squad and isn't supposed to suspect such things. Ah, you mean the Rat Squad. No need for derogatory terms, they're only doing their job. You said insignia, these white rectangles you mean? Yes, but they're just white rectangles. They're not just white rectangles, they bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West. I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job. But shouldn't I have a badge or something? You mean you don't have a badge? I have my badge. I'm a policeman and I have my badge. It was not on me when I woke up. New task, report your badge missing. Oh god, maybe I should have kept quiet about this stuff. Hey Elysium, how's it going today? Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible, but getting the body down should still take precedence. Let's roll. So, interview the cafeteria manager, inspect the victim's body. After you, officer. You going good? Glad to hear it. Lieutenant Kim Katsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by clicking on him. Like this? Or like this?
Yes?
Tell me about the case. What do you want to know? Literally anything about it. I can't remember a single thing. Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit. I know literally nothing about it, only what you told me before. Do you want me to brief you? Brief, yes, that sounds good. 3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in a Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. You mean no one had Oh, so the police hadn't come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labour dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach death as part of this dispute. By the way, folks, voice levels, sound levels, music, is it all matching up? Is anything too loud, too quiet? Let me know. Wait, does the briefing say who the victim was? A security guard or worker of some sort hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth. Who was the caller? To find him or her is one of our tasks here. Now all we know is that the tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could not identify neither the caller's age nor sex. Why hide themselves? There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now, it appears, they've started executing too. We cannot allow that. Our job here is to find the killer. Secret task complete. Ask Kim to tell you about the case. Gained experience 10. That's right. Can we go over the info again? Would you say this is a mysterious case? If we're from different precincts, why are you on the same case? I'm afraid you and I are pawns in he considers the phrasing, a pissing competition. What do you mean? You don't know? His eyes narrow. I assumed you were in on it. You know what I'm in on. Retrograde amnesia. Better still than an imbecilic cop-off. A cop-off? The pissing competition. New task. It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim. You should tell me now. This seems relevant. Later. His voice is unflinching. Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case? Would you say this is mysterious? The lieutenant considers your question a moment before answering. No, it's not a particularly mysterious case. Why not? Lieutenant shrugs. The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labour dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I don't see that the case is getting more mysterious than that. I was thinking something otherworldly might be involved. You know, something supernatural. White male in his 40s, what more do you need? Personally, I think labour disputes are very mysterious. Okay, so the case probably isn't mysterious, but could it be sexy? There was some interest in this case at my station, but not for the reasons you have in mind. You seem to wish there was. Maybe there was a young woman involved. Yes, it just so happens there's a beautiful blonde 19-year-old woman at the heart of this case. A rich one, in fact. Part of a murder sex cult. The weary tone is the surest indicator that Lieutenant is being sarcastic. Damn. It was going well for a minute there. It doesn't have to be a cult. It can just be sex murder. That's commendable. Was there anything else? It can still be an otherworldly sex mystery in your head, with a dark twist even. Oh, I like the sound of this. He's basically challenging you to sex it up with some lurid twist. Don't get right into it, sit in it a bit, then hit him with it. Okay, actually I have all I need for now. Good, Lieutenant nods. Convince him there's a sexy, dark, mystery twist in the case. 17% chance. I'll try and do that later. Right, leave. This sounds crazy. I like this game already. Where are we going next? I can see my voice wearing out trying to play. So we don't want to leave yet. We have to go and talk to people. There's nothing on... Is that... No. I'm looking for some cigarettes. Someone must sell cigarettes around here. Okay, so let's talk to this dude again. There's a body in his backyard. The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops a ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Guard, right? You run this place.
Yes.
He responds
I am
tersely.
Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
He looks to you, realizing he still doesn't know your name. I'm currently between names. The Harbinger of Ruin.
What?
Nothing, I just wanted to see what happens if I say that. Now I do.
What is this? A joke to you? Is this what you get when you call the police now? This guy? We've been waiting for a week here.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
I'm going to be the coolest detective in the police force. That's my goal.
Yes, of course.
He takes a step back.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
Just realised I'm over that character. Trying to find somewhere for this to go where it's not in the way of everything. Can it fit over there? That's kind of not currently. Is that better? Let's try that. Let's try that for a bit. Is that too high actually? I generally don't like putting myself over off the top of the screen. It looks kind of odd. Anyway, let's see if that works. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper and hands it to the lieutenant.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What? Of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
Sounds like a right toss at this guy. Cop about as cool as D.I. Derek Grimm from the Thin Blue Line. Hey Kit, how's it going? I'm doing alright, thanks. I'm enjoying this. This is fun.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are. But as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
Oh, working in his cafe too much of a hassle for him now.
I didn't imply that. Detective?
This is where my guy comes in and goes, yes, what? Logic, success. He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions. Right then, questions? I got this. His face expresses profound doubt in your having this. You came here expecting Frostpunk, but this looks interesting. Yeah, we will get back to Frostpunk soon, TM. But as this has just come out, I really wanted to try it because this looks something totally different. Where exactly is the body? Behind the building, there's a courtyard. He points to the kitchen behind him. They hoisted him up there. They hoisted him up on a tree there. And how do we get there then? That's easy. See that door there? He points west. First, you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through. Who killed him? I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job. Did you kill him? What, are you crazy? Of course I didn't kill him. Why did Sylvie go away? Haven't you asked me that already? What is it with you and this woman? She has nothing to do with this. No, before I asked you where, now I'm asking you why she left. XP gained. Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back and because I asked for a number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that. Hang on, if she works for him, why does she have a problem giving him her number? Logic kicking in. Maybe. Lieutenant opens his little notebook at the cover. The number is safely tucked away in a small pocket. Thank you, he says. Didn't go well? I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching. This stuff gets on my nerves. I'm a feminist. I guess I like to be thorough. Everything has something to do with everything. Yes, I like that one. Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing. That's all. Interview the captain at 30 XP. Let's go. Not so fast, he points to you. You owe me 130 real. Slip away unnoticed. 28% chance. I don't owe you shit. Oh, he puffs with indignation. You don't owe me shit? Well, officer, you're right. You don't owe me shit. You owe me money. He turns to you calmly. We do not need to assert ourselves here. We only need instructions from him. This is the proprietor, remember?